and happy with the performance. First and foremost is inflation. The cost of living has generally been very high. People are just finding, day-to-day life very untenable. Then, to add insult to injury, almost, a quarter say there are no jobs. So, as it is, we don't know how we're living hand to mouth. We don't know where the next meal is coming from. And, to make matters worse, we can't find work or gainful employment. And then, they're saying, well, the prices are escalating so much, inflation is so high. Is it possible for us to control prices? Now, generally in a capitalistic society, that's not the way to go in a free market. But I think the fact that everything seems to be escalating so much is the reason why people are thinking, well, let's control fuel prices. Let's not, see the electricity and the power rates going up, and the cost of food and basic essentials going up. They also feel that, 8% mentioned there's insecurity. And I think when you have the first three things, or the first two things, then chances are society is not going to be as secure as it would ordinarily be. You don't have employment, you have a high cost of living, crime goes up. And then there is, just the general feeling that we passed this constitution in August, but the actual implementation of the constitution is taking way too long. It's very slow. There's poverty, and the poverty levels are high. The number of people living below $1 a day seems to be increasing rather than reducing, and this is a country that is supposed to be, developing quite rapidly. They also don't like the fact that there's corruption. Those who are working feel that their disposable income does not marry with the cost of living. So, they're not happy with that. And then they also think about the brothers and sisters who are in the IDP camps and say, why have they not been settled yet? What is happening, right? So how has this whole, inflation and escalation in price of food and fuel affected their lives? Let's just go on. We see that it's everywhere. I just want to say that, yeah. Many people have basically said that, their household budget has been constrained. They really can't buy that much as they were able to buy last time, which is a function of inflation. People can't, enjoy life. Hakuna kujienjoy. They're, kukula happy and, luxury items, etc. has been on the down. And then, the worst thing I think for most people is that you earn this money, you don't know what tomorrow holds, and then you can't even save a buck or two for a rainy day. It's not possible because, your share of wallet is spent on basic essentials and it's gone. So you don't have the luxury to save. And of course, when all these things happen, you can't even think of starting that your small Juakali shop because where is the money going to come from to start it? And then you have to move houses, some people said, because you can't even pay rent. So generally, if you look at the reasons that people are giving, it's just a very uncomfortable situation. And I think it would be good for you to report this back as aptly as you can so that our leaders know that we are feeling the pinch. We are uncomfortable. We are feeling the effects of inflation, and they are not in a vacuum when they talk about, being uncomfortable with paying tax as the rest of us. Because all these Kenyans, rich and poor, many of them not very rich, have to, in themselves, irrespective of all these things they are going through, pay tax.